Guess who is back? Back again. Otkin is back. Tell a friend. Please leave a like and subscribe, please, and thank you, and please, and thank you. Big thank to today's legend, Delic. Now enjoy the video. The most creative insult I've ever gotten was being told I look like if you ordered Winona Ryder off Temu. Got anything better? You look like your favorite pastime is getting things to be offended about. You look like Daniel Radcliffe when they decided to go the Elliot Page route. The son your parents never wanted. You look like you can't pronounce ours properly and speech therapy never helped you. You fist fight old women at the thrift stores over crochet blankets, and you lose. You look like you go around solving mysteries, eating too much, and disappointing your parents. I don't think you're confused about your gender, but your gender is absolutely confused about itself. I bet you look good in the dark. You look like you struggled to pronounce the word rhododendron. You look like you study art, but know nothing about how to draw, and only got inspired by Pinterest artists. Hi, I'm 35, born in Canada, lived in US most my life, and dating a Mexican now. My son just graduated. I'm feeling excellent, since I was just baptized, submerged in water. Now set me on fire. There is no neck, only more chins. If spoiled maple syrup was a person. So, apologizing for everything into languages must be hard. You're pretty as a picture of a horse or something. How many managers have you spoken to this month alone? Moving from Canada to the US, dating a Mexican, and becoming religious in your 30s. Talk about reading the book backwards. On behalf of all Mexicans, I just threw up. The fact you had to mention you're dating a Mexican, like it's an accomplishment, tells us there's nothing going on in your boring life, even in Canada. Why did your face make me think of curdled milk? The dipping in water was a great idea, taking you out was the mistake. Roast me. Be ruthless. I wanna laugh. If I was on a deserted island with you, and a tin of corned beef, I'd rather eat you, and talk to the corned beef. You look like the kind of car mechanic that's facing several lawsuits and only two are car related. If I was a girl at bar and saw you, I'd cover my drink. Did you grow next to a nuclear power plant? You look like you drive an ice cream truck in the Matrix. Your hands make you look disabled. Your face confirms it. First photo. This guy needs to smile more. Swipes right. For the love of God, don't smile. Your smile looks like you're trying too hard to mimic real human emotion. Is your last name Zuckerberg? You look like you're really proud of your normal human costume. Please sir, stop smiling. You're upsetting my dog. If I had to choose between being alone in the forest with you, or with a bear, I'd choose the bear. 23-year-old Russian mom living in the US, writing a memoir about my wild journey from Russia to America. Roast me. Is your memoir called plus $19.99 shipping and handling? So are you going to tell your children about being a mail order bride, or try to convince them that everyone's dad dies before they graduate high school? Drop the OF link, so we can roast your balloon not already. So you were 18 talking to a 53-year-old? I think life has roasted you enough. 23 in Russian years maybe. The Sagondan Tatars say you're 47. You must have been super desperate to get out of Russia by marrying a 58-year-old dude. Just say you wanted the green card. It'll make you both feel better. Your memoir will join the pile with the other thousands of mail order brides who dumped their 60-year-old husband after they got their green card and thought their story was special and unique. The memoir is heavily centered around a lack of a gag reflex. 23 and expired is crazy. Guys 58, there's nothing to roast, you already decided to be livestock. A memoir at 23. Girl, that's a pamphlet. I wanna hear some roasts that aren't piercings versus magnets. Much like Game of Thrones, you had my interests, but by the end I just gave up. Scrolling through your photographs is like I'm looking at the faces of my website. That last picture was when you were suffering withdrawal from meh, or what? The things you have done for $5 of meh will haunt you forever. Went from teenager attending homecoming to 35-year-old man. Head real quick. No, nothing wrong with your piercings. It's your skin something is wrong with. 17 to 47. I can't tell if you have or had a ding dong. You cold been the cute girl next door, but you just had to go for hopeless millennial nihilist junkie. All the piercings do is advertise that you're well versed in hawk to R. You look like your whole life you've been switching foster homes because no one wants you. You look like you can jumpstart a car with those piercings. 28, 170 pounds, 5 feet 8. I'll give the top roast I find the most savage and accurate a gold. I've been told I write with a closed grip fist. Do your worst. You look like you can't read without keeping your finger under the words either. When your dealer keeps a low profile by also working as a clown. You look like a Waffle House line cook. For put RoastMe on the back of his court papers. How ironic, your nickname in the shower room in prison was also closed grip fist. The foster system told me I could become anything, so I became white trash. Spends all his money on tattoos, can't afford a lawnmower. But that's okay, lots of children grow up in South Carolina playing in the weeds. You look like you'd crash a kid's birthday party, crush his Capri Sun and steal his BMX, and ride home to your mom's basement to smoke weed and play Xbox. Guess your Ed Hardy collection is at the dry cleaners? Jesus dude, you look like the stereotypical tweaker that lives in the high desert trailer parks. All those awful tattoos map a life of smoking glass pipes and wearing handcuffs. There's no seat in that bike, and you like bumpy roads. That puzzled look tells me someone just explained to you that you can't just begin while you're in prison. I'm not American, but watched many horror movies of yours. You look like the middle-aged hillbilly dude in the opening of one of those movies who spits tobacco and points to the gas station to a college group in a minivan, sending them to your inbred relatives to be butchered. I bet if you stood up that bike would too. 21. Tell me something I haven't heard. Tell me something I haven't heard. You're so handsome. You're hired. It's so big. Your skull is perfectly formed. I'm proud of you, son. I want us to be more than just friends. My guess is that you've never heard a girl unzip her jeans. Something you haven't heard? Let's go on another date. You look like you met your girlfriend through World of Warcraft. Something you've not heard before. The stoichiometric air-fuel ratio for a typical gasoline, petrol, engine with a carburetor is approximately 14.7:1 point. Show me those beautiful buck teeth you hide in every photo. You probably don't hear much with those tiny ears. When he got into the windowless van to see the puppies 10 years ago, little did he know he would someday drive it. I feel like you've never heard a girl say yes, let's order dessert, and you've also never heard a girl say no, I'm not up for dessert tonight, because after they order appetizers they go to the bathroom and you don't see them after that. As a gay man, my gaydar is slightly going off right now. You should carry around a plant around with you to replace all the oxygen you waste. Do your thing with it. I'm finally of enough 18, and I'm hoping you all got some creative roasts for me. If friendzone was a person. I've seen Tupperware with less generic features. You look like a bully and a victim at the same time. You're the kind of offspring people get when God is taking the day off. There's always that one guy at parties who hangs out by himself in the corner. This is the guy who dropped that guy off. You look like plain bread with mayo. 18, and the only thing receding faster than the girls is your hairline. You look like a door-to-door casket salesman. You couldn't pour water out of a boot if the instructions were on the heel. Was an alcoholic for 12 years. I'm now 30. Roast me. You can't call getting drunk off of 2 White Claws every weekend since you were 18 alcoholism, you dork. I'm certain I would have liked you better when you weren't sober. I bet your hair has its own pronouns. If I looked like you I'd keep drinking. Nobody respects a quitter. It's Daniel Radcliffe. So you're telling us you dress like that sober? Were you gay before or after getting sober? You look like if a Zoomers employee lost their job at Guitar Center for smelling the drum seats. You look like you pretend to read books. Is this pic from your drinking days, when you didn't care what you wore, or how your hair looked? Sorry, but you seem like a nice girl, and don't deserve to be roasted. White Claw's been out 12 years. No way. You look like I need a drink. It's unfortunate, alcohol didn't win the battle. Jokes aside, it's my 1 year sober today, and I wanna say congratulations. Good man. Does your sister know you have her blouse? Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. Who knows, maybe Thursday. I think Thursday sounds good. What you think? Thursday. Okay, see you Thursday. Goodbye, love you.